All right, we are about ready to get started for game 2 of the afternoon. Killer Bees have the doubleheader. They'll take on the Road Warrior Black Sox in game 2. They took the victory over the Wolfpack 12-1. That concluded about 20 minutes ago. And now we're ready to go. Joel Perry on the mound for the Killer Bees. And we'll see what he can do against this Road Warrior lineup. Road Warrior Black Sox are 8-1 right now. And it'll be designated hitter Tyler Reese leading off. And we're ready to get started. The first pitch from Perry is taken on the outer half, ruled a ball. A 1-0 pitch misses well out of the zone. 2-0. The pitch swung on a missed big hack from Tyler Reese. It's 1-2. Or 2-1, excuse me. Sorry. That pitch misses well out of the zone and actually gets away from the catcher. Three and one. Tyler Reese calls time at the plate. Heating up this afternoon after the early game. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So it'll be a leadoff walk for Tyler Reese. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Josh Burns. Perry a look at the first runner at first base and a quick throw over. Another long hold. The first pitch to Burns misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Runner goes, and that pitch misses well out of the zone, so that'll be an easy stolen base for Tyler Reese. And that'll put a runner on second base with still nobody out. So Tyler Reese, after the leadoff walk, gets himself to second base. Perry, a couple looks at him at second. Tyler Reese calls time, so it'll be no pitch. That pitch swung on and fouled down the left field line. It'll be 2-1. So 2-1 on Burns. Perry, a couple looks. The runner at second base. That pitch taken low for a ball. 3-1. Couple long looks from Perry, so he'll disengage and try to see if he can get Tyler Reese going. He doesn't. Still 2-1. 3-1, sorry. That pitch misses outside for ball 4. So 2 runners on, still nobody out. Back-to-back walks for Perry. And that'll bring up third baseman Jorge Carrero. First pitch to him. Swung on, hit hard into left field. That's going to get past the outfielder, and that's going to bounce off the wall. Tyler Reese is going to score easy. Josh Burns will slide into third, and quickly the Road Warrior Black Sox have a 1-0 lead on the RBI double from Carrero. So still nobody out, and that'll bring up right fielder Aaron Hurd. First pitch to him is taken on the outer half, ruled a ball. So 1-0 the count. That pitch from Perry also misses. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch swung on, hit high to the left field side. Left fielder Dezel is going to camp under it. Runner's going to tag. Dezel catches it. Burns is going to tag and test his arm. The throw to home is well offline. So that's going to be a sac fly and an RBI for Hurd. And the Road Warrior Black Sox have a 2-0 lead now. So with only 1 out, that'll bring up left fielder Eric Goffstein. They're going to appeal to third base to see if he left too early, and he's going to be safe. With 1 out, runner at second base. First pitch to Goffstein is swung on and missed. The 0-1 taken well outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch is jam shot down into right center field, and looks like right fielder's going to make the catch. Will Musser going to run that down. Really good job making that play, and there's out number 2. Jam shot looked like it might have a chance to get down. But Will Musser says otherwise, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Gary Stewart, with 2 outs and a runner still at second base. First pitch to him taken on the outer half, ruled a strike. 0-1. The 1 pitch bounces, 1-1. Good job from Reyes to keep it in front. The 1-1 swung on, hit high to the right side of the infield. It looks like Harrington has a beat on it. He will not make the catch. He misplayed it in short right field. So that ball's going to on the error on the first baseman. Another run will score. Carrero comes all the way around. It's 3-0 Road Warrior Black Sox on the error by the first baseman. And LeGarry Stewart is on second base. So with 2 out, runner on second base. That'll bring up the center fielder Alex Polka, who takes ball 1. Umpire's going to say he went around. It's 1-1. So 1-1 the count. Stewart standing at second. The pitch swung on, hit high into center field, chasing back Lewis, and it's going to be over Lewis's head. It's going to get to the wall. LeGarry Stewart will score. Excuse me. Polka will drift into second, and that's an RBI double. And that makes it 4-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. So with 2 outs, Polka standing at second base. That'll bring up the first baseman, Dylan Perry. First pitch to him. Misses outside for a ball. That pitch taken on the outer half. Roll the ball as well. 2-0. Quick check of the runner. That pitch swung on, hit high into right field. Musser camps under it, and he'll make the catch, and there's out number 3. So the Road Warrior Black Sox get 4 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move into the bottom half of the first inning. Road Warrior Black Sox on top, 4-0. Here we are, bottom half of the first inning. Road Warrior Black Sox took an early 4-0 lead over the Killer Bees. Off will be shortstop Wadi Almonte as he takes that pitch on the outer half, ruled a strike. That pitch taken on the inner half this time, just missed. 1-1. Austin Moore on the mound for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Two and one. The 2-1 pitch. Taken high for ball 3. Two one pitch, chopped to the left side of the field. Carrera's going to pick it up on a backhand throw to first and get the speedy Smith for out. So outs, that'll bring up the first baseman, Christian Harrington. Harrington reached base a couple times in the first game of their doubleheader. First pitch to him misses low and inside for a ball. That 1-0 pitch taken low again, and it's 2-0. That pitch, big hack from Harrington, swung on and missed, and it's 2-1. Moore gets his sign and comes set. The 2-1 pitch misses high for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch taken on the outer half, ruled to Harrington, thought it was ball 4. He's ready to take his base, and the count is now full. With 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch swung on, hit high on the infield. Who wants it? LG calling for it. Center fielder might crash for it. The right fielder will come in out of nowhere and make the catch. And there's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Killer Bees. We'll move into the top half of the second inning. Road Warrior Black Sox still on top 4-0. So top half of the second inning ready to get started. It'll be catcher Louis Martinez leading off against Joel Perry in his second inning of work. Road Warrior Black Sox on top 4-0 as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 misses well over the head of Louis Martinez and is 1-1. That pitch taken for a called strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Perry misses well outside, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch taken on the inner half, and the count's full. Dino Tharp, the extra hitter, standing on deck. Payoff pitch, swung on, hit hard to the first base side. Diving play, caught by Christian Harrington. Really nice play. And there's out number 1. Really nice diving play by Harrington. So with 1 out, nobody on. Dino Tharp steps to the plate and takes ball 1. That pitch taken on the outer half, rolled a strike. 1-1. That 1-1 pitch from Perry is swung on and hit to the left center gap. It looks like it's going to get down. E.J. Lewis gives it a chase. It's going to bounce against the wall. Tharp is going to cruise into second with a 2-out double. Got a little wind pickup here. Jeez. Might carry away my canopy. So that'll bring us back to the top of the Road Warrior lineup and bring up Tyler Reese. So after that 1-out double, first to Reese is taken on the inner half for a ball. Check on the runner. That pitch misses just up and out of the zone for a ball. 2-0. That 2-0 pitch hit hard down the left field line, but it's going to be ruled foul. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is swung on big, hack from Tyler Reese. Good off speed from Joel Perry, and it's 2-2. Runner goes. The 2-2 pitch misses. The throw to third, not in time. So that'll make the count full and a stolen base for Tharp. Puts him at third base with only 1 out. Payoff pitch misses outside, ball 4. So that'll put runners on the corners with only 1 out. And that'll bring up shortstop Josh Burns, who also walked his first time up, came around to score. Perry gets his sign, comes set. Another speed threat at first base for Tyler Reese. First pitch to Burns misses outside for a ball. Still only 1 out for the Road Warrior Black Sox, hoping to add more to their lead. Runner goes. Pitch outside for a ball. The throw to second is not in time. So be stolen base. For restart, did not advance on the throw. So both runners in scoring position with only 1 out. So 2-0 on Burns. That pitch swung on and hit into right field. It's going to drop in front of Musser. He's going to play it off the bounce. The runner will score from third. Reese able to advance to third, and it's now 5-0 on the RBI single from Josh Burns. So that'll bring up third baseman Jorge Carrero, who doubled his first time up, came around to score. First pitch to him is taken for a called strike. Burns dancing around a little bit at second. Perry throws over, but he's back in time. Burns still dancing at first base. That pitch foul tipped into the catcher's glove. That makes it 0-2. Won't be shocked to see Burns on the move on this pitch. See he's dancing around still, keeping Perry thinking. The pitch swung on and grounded foul down the third base side. Still 0-2. Couple checks of the runner at first. The 0-2 pitch again swung on as a curveball is just fouled down the third baseline. Runner was on the move. Still 0-2. Perry a couple checks at Burns at first. The 0-2 again bounces. That'll be ball 1. Good at bat from Carrero so far. One and two. Reese still at third. Burns remains at first base. Only 1 out. Now 5-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. Another throw over to first base just to check on him. Couple looks. Burns takes off. That pitch bounces and misses outside the plate. That'll be a stolen base for Josh Burns. Tyler Reese decided not to advance. That'll put 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. So 2-2 on Carrero. Pitch. Looping off speed, just misses. I guess it was 3-2, excuse me. Oh, well, we might have messed up. It was 3-2. Little miscommunication. It was only 2-2. He took ball 3, so now the count's full. The payoff pitch from Perry hits him in the foot anyway. So that'll be a hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases. Both runners did the smart thing to keep running, but the umpire called it a hit by pitch. As I said, that'll load the bases for the right fielder, Aaron Hurd. That a sacrifice fly and an RBI his first time up. So Perry in a bit of a jam here. Bases loaded, only 1 out. First pitch to him, taken up in the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on, hit hard, but fouled down the third base side. 1-1. You're just joining us, top of the second. Road Warrior Black Sox on top of the Killer Bees, 5-0. Aaron Hurd at the dish with the bases loaded and only 1 out. Joel Perry on the mound, the 1-1 pitch. Taken for a ball. 2-1. Two one pitch, taken low for ball 3. 3-1. So Perry in danger of walking in a run. The 3-1 pitch swung on, hit high on the infield. That's going to be an infield fly, I would believe. Hunter Bogue calls for it. No infield fly call, and he drops the ball. And they'll flip to second. He's going to be safe. So an error on the second baseman. And that'll be another run scored for the Road Warrior Black Sox. It's now 6-0. So still only 1 out. Another run scored. Bases are still loaded. And that'll bring up left fielder Eric Goffstein. Goffstein flew out to right field his first time up as he hits one hard to shortstop. Wally Almonte bobbles it a bit, throws to second, and it gets away from the second baseman. So that'll be another error for the Killer Bees. And that's going to bring in 2 runs. Boy, looking ugly for the Killer Bees infield in this inning. So Hurd made it all the way to third. Carrero and Burns score. And that'll bring up the second baseman, the Gary Stewart who takes ball 1. That pitch taken for a strike. And it's 1-1. That pitch bounces for a ball. And it's 2-1. That pitch swung on and hit hard to the third baseman. He'll pick it up, throw to second for 1, throw on to first, and there's out number 2. So a quick double play by the third baseman, Jalen Smith, finally ends the inning, but the Road Warrior Black Sox get 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move into the bottom half of the second inning. Road Warrior Black Sox on top, 6-0. No, I'm sorry, hold on. Yep, it is 6. So back for the bottom half of the second inning, Road Warrior Black Sox take a 7-0 lead over the Killer Bees. Will Musser will be leading off for the Killer Bees against Austin Mora, out for his second inning of work. As he takes that pitch for a called strike. That pitch misses well out of the zone. And it's 1-1. That pitch taken for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch misses low, and that's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch to Musser misses well low for ball 4, so it'll be a leadoff walk for the Killer Bees. And that'll bring up the catcher, Brian Reyes. First pitch to him is big hack, swung on and missed. There's strike 1. That pitch misses high and inside for a ball. 1-1. Misses high and inside again. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch hit high and deep into left field. Left fielder Goffstein's going to camp under it. He'll make the catch. Muster will retreat back to first, and there's out number 1. So 1 out. Muster still at first base. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Luke Jackson. Jackson takes a big hack at the first pitch and misses for strike 1. Muster a short lead at first base. That pitch misses high out of the zone, and it's 1-1. Some action in the Killer Bees bullpen as Cole Bombalis is warming up for his team. That pitch taken on the outer half, ruled a strike, and it's 1-2. More long hold. The 1-2 pitch swung on, hit high and deep, but it's going to be foul down the left field line. Well over the fence. Big swing from Jackson. Still 1-2. This wind starting to pick up. Making me a little nervous. The 1-2 again. Swung on, hit high into right field. Hurd camps under it. And he'll make the catch, and there's out number 2. So 2 out, runner still at first. That'll bring up second baseman Hunter Bogue. Homered in the first game of the day. Let's see if he can bring a couple runs across. Here as he takes that first pitch high for a ball. Good slider from Mora. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Muster still a short lead at first base. That pitch taken low, but called a strike. 1-2. Good pitch. So 1-2 on Bogue. Muster still at first base. Pitch from Mora. Check swing. He's going to say he went all the way around, and that'll be a swing and a miss strikeout for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll move to the top half of the third. Road Warrior Black Sox on top of the Killer Bees 7-0. top of the third, Killer Bees trailing the Road Warrior Black Sox 7-0. Alex Polka will lead off for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Club Bayless taking over on the mound for Joel Perry as he fires first pitch for a ball. Polka 1 for 1. That's an RBI double as he takes that pitch for a ball. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swung, missed, big hack. And it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, another big swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, taken on the outer half, just misses, and it's ball 3. So the count's full now. Dylan Perry waiting on deck. Payoff pitch, taken low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Road Warrior Black Sox. That'll bring up the first baseman, Dylan Perry. Perry 0 for 1, has a fly out so far today. Polka takes his lead. The first pitch to Perry misses high for a ball. One 0, taken right down the middle for a called strike. 1-1. Polka stagnant at first base. One, misses well inside for a ball. 2-1. Bayless takes a look at Polka. The 2-1 pitch swung on, hit hard into left field, and that's going to drop in front of Dezel for a base hit. Polka's going to round second, but he'll stop there. So it'll be a single for Perry, and that puts runners on first and second with still nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Louis Martinez. Martinez lined out to the first baseman on a diving play his first time up. He takes that pitch for a called strike. That pitch misses a little up in the zone, called a ball, and it's 1-1. So Polka at second after the leadoff walk. Perry at first with the single. Quick check on him at second base. The 1-1 misses well out of the zone for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Bayless. Swung on, hit into the left center gap. That look is going to get down. E.J. Lewis is going to play it on a hop. It's going to bounce over him. Polka's going to score easy. Perry's going to be sent from third. The throw to the plate is going to not be in time. So that'll be a 2 RBI triple for Luis Martinez. That'll make it 10-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. That'll bring up the extra hitter, Dino Tharp. First pitch to him misses outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Taken outside again for a ball. 2-0. The pitch misses outside again, and it's 3-0. Bombalis in danger of walking the 9-hole hitter, 10-hole hitter as he swings and misses through that one. It's 3-1. That pitch foul tipped into the glove. Makes the count full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch from Bombalis swung on and missed. So Tharp goes down swinging for the first out of the inning, and that'll turn the lineup over. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Tyler Reese. Reese has walked both times in both of his at-bats so far of the day. He has 2 stolen bases and 2 runs scored. Hope we can bring in that runner from third. First pitch to him, he takes for a called strike. The 0-1 bounces. Reyes keeps it in front, and it's 1-1. One pitch from Bombalis misses well out of the zone, and it's 2-1. That 2-1 pitch is missed out of the zone again. It looked like Bombalis slipped a little bit, and it's 3-1. Josh Burns waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch, taken on the inner half, ruled a ball. And that'll be a 1-out walk. And that'll be 3 walks for Tyler Reese on the day. And that puts runners on the corners with only 1 out and Josh Burns at the plate. 1 for 1 as a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. And a stolen base to his credit so far today. First pitch to him. Taken on the outer half, just misses. Ball 1. Tyler Reese's short lead at first base. 1-0 pitch misses outside again. 2-0. Bayless trying to work a little bit quicker. That pitch, big hack, swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A 2-1 pitch hit hard on the ground to short. Almonte is going to pick it up on a slide, a flip to second, throw on to first, and that's a double play for the Killer Bees. Really nice turn. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll move into the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Road Warrior Black Sox still on top, 10-0. Here we go. Bottom half of the third inning. Road Warrior Black Sox take a commanding 10-0 lead over the Killer Bees. Austin Mora back out for his third inning of work, and he'll face Jacob Dezel for his first at bat, and that pitch is ruled a strike. The 0-1, taken low for a ball. It's 1-1. Dezel playing left field again for the Killer Bees. That pitch taken on the outer half, called a strike, and it's 2-1. I'm sorry, 1-2. My apologies. The 1-2 from Mora just misses the outer half, ruled the ball, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2, big swing and a miss. Got him to chase that slider on the outer half, and there's out number 1. So with 1 out, nobody on, that'll bring up the center fielder, E.J. Lewis. This is his first at bat on the day. First pitch to him misses high for a ball. That pitch taken for a called strike, and it's 1-1. That pitch another taken for a called strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and grounded to the second baseman. Stewart will pick it up, fire onto first, and there's out number 2. So 2 outs, nobody on. And that'll turn us back to the top of the lineup for Wadi Almonte. Almonte walked his first time up. Was caught stealing. That pitch is grounded to the second baseman again. Stewart will pick it up and backhand. He bobbles it a bit, throws on the first, and the throw is going to be late. So that's going to be an error on the second baseman, and the Killer Bees have themselves a 2-out base runner. So with 2 outs, runner on first base, that'll bring up third baseman, Jalen Smith, who takes that pitch for a ball. Okay. No problem. Wadi Almonte, a decent lead at first base. That pitch taken right down the middle for a strike, and it's 1-1. That pitch, a good slider, swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Austin Mora doing a good job so far, settling in. He's going to step off. Wadi Almonte getting a little too antsy over there at first base. He'll retreat back. So still 1-2 on Smith. Grounded out his first time up. That pitch swung on, hit high in the left center field. The center fielder chasing it back. Polka will lay out, and he will make the catch. What a great play from Polka in center field. Selling out, making the catch on the run. And there's out number 3. So the Killer Bees get no runs on no hits, one error, one man left on base. We'll move into the top of the fourth inning. Road Warrior Black Sox on top of the Killer Bees 10-0. So, top half of the fourth inning, Road Warrior Black Sox still on top of the Killer Bees 10-0. Cole Bombalis out for his second inning of work as that pitch bounces for ball one. If you missed the last inning, it ended on an amazing play by the center fielder Alex Polka, running into the gap and laying out for a tremendous catch. That pitch misses well out of the zone for a ball, and it's 2-0. Eric Goffstein leading off. And that pitch is lined down the left field line. It's going to be just fouled down the line. Excuse me, I misspoke. That's Jorge Carrero, who just out in front of that fastball. And it's 2-1. My phone screen has gone dim, so I couldn't read the name. My apologies. Carrero, 1 for 1 on the day. Had himself. He had an RBI double his first time up. So 2-1 the count. The pitch from Bombalis. Swung on, hit high into center field. Who wants it? Looks like E.J. Lewis is going to call for it. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. So with 1 out, that'll bring up the right fielder, Aaron Hurd. Hurd has himself a double and a hit by pitch. No. Sacrifice. He has a sacrifice fly. And he reached on an error his last time, excuse me. First pitch to him. Misses well out of the zone and bounces back to the screen. 1-0. Sorry, I handed the book over to somebody else. Now I got to lean over and read it. That is why keeping a book is important. The 1-0. Misses low and outside for a ball. 2-0. To Hurd. Swung on, hit hard down the left field line, but that's going to be a foul ball. Big swing from Hurd. Just a little out in front. That's the theme with Bombalis. He keeps you off balance. The 2-1, he squares the bunt, and he's going to foul it off. So 2-2 the count on Aaron Hurd. Colbon Bayless delivers the pitch. He squares again. He's going to pull it back. And now the count's full.
Muted.
Now. So the count's full. 3-2 on Hurd. The pitch. He swings and fouls it out of play. So stay alive. The 3-2 again from Bombalis. Taken outside, ball 4. So 1 out base runner after the walk, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Eric Goffstein. Goffstein 0 for 2 so far today. Hoping to get something going. First pitch to him. Taken on the outer half, called a strike. Obviously with a 10-run lead, Hurd with a short lead at first base. Quick little throw over just in case. Still 0-1. That 0-1 pitch taken on the outer half again, called a strike. 0-2. Bayless really pounding that outside corner. The 0-2 to Goffstein misses well out of the zone. Trying to get him to chase, but I guess tried a little too hard. 1-2. Hurd still at first. 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Taking the outside again. Now it's 2-2. Quick check on the runner. The runner does go. The pitch misses outside for a ball. The throw to second is not going to be in time, and it's offline. And Hurd will head to third, and he'll get in there with only 1 out, and the count is now full. It looks like we have a defensive change that I wasn't aware of. Justin Guyton taking over at second base for Hunter Bogue as that pitch misses high for ball 4. So runners on the corners with only 1 out, and then in steps LeGary Stewart, who takes strike 1. Stewart 0 for 2 so far on the day as he takes that pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Goffstein at first, Hurd at third. Polka standing on deck, only 1 out. That pitch misses outside again. And it's 2-1. Looks like the Killer Bees have Gerard Smith throwing in the bullpen. That pitch swung on, hit high into right field. Right fielder now looks like it's Peterson, camps under it, but he misplays it. He can't find it, and it's going to bounce over the wall. So that's going to be an RBI ground rule double for LeGary Stewart. 1 run will come in to score, and that's Hurd, and it's 11-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. So Alex Polka will step up to the plate with 2 runners on, one out. Excuse me. Both runners in scoring position. He fouls that pitch off. 0-1. Cam Peterson takes over in right field for Will Musser. Gary Stewart at second. Eric Goffstein at third. The pitch to Polka is going to be good. Pitch looked like a slider on the outside corner, taken for strike 2. 0-2. Pitch swung on and missed. Got him with that off speed. And there's out number 2. So with 2 outs, both runners in scoring position, that'll bring up the first baseman, Dylan Perry. Perry 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch to him. Swung on and fouled down the first base side. 0-1. That pitch, a good slider, catches the outer half. 0-2. Bob Bayless delivers the 0-2 pitch, just misses the top of the zone, called a ball. And it's 1-2. I don't know how you lay off that pitch. Really got the wind picking up here for us. That's always nice. The 1-2. Swung on, hit hard down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Peterson will cut it off a little bit. Both runners will score, and it's an RBI, 2 RBI single for Dylan Perry. And it's now 13-0. So the Road Warrior Black Sox really putting it to the Killer Bees in Game 2 of this doubleheader. That'll bring up the catcher, Louis Martinez, 1 for 2 so far today. As that pitch misses well out of the zone for a ball. That pitch swung on, hit hard, but foul down the first base side. 1-1. Good piece of hitting from Perry. Great job from Peterson to cut it off. It might have been a double otherwise. Bayless comes set. The 1-1. Swung on and hit in the right field. Luke, this might drop. It's going to drop in front of Peterson. He's going to pick it up. And Perry will hold at second. So another hit. Puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the extra hitter, Dino Tharp. Tharp 1 for 2. That pitch misses outside for ball 1. That 1-0 pitch bounces low and a back pick throw to first base to try to double him off. No chance. And it's 2-0. So 2-0 the count on Tharp. Pitch from Bombalis. That pitch misses low and inside, ball 3. Do have a base open, but unfortunately, if you walk Tharp, you turn the lineup over. The 3-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base side. 3-1. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. The 3-1 pitch. Misses, ball 4. So that'll load the bases for the Road Warrior Black Sox, and it'll also turn over the lineup for the leadoff man, Tyler Reese, who is 0 for so far today with 3 walks. 2 runs scored so far for himself. And a quick mound visit for Cole Bombalis and Luke Jackson. See how he's feeling. See maybe how they want to attack Tyler Reese. Looks like Bombalis is going to want to stay in and face one more hitter. So he'll face the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Bases loaded. It is the top half of the fourth. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. Road Warrior Black Sox ahead of the Killer Bees 13-0. Tyler Reese steps up to the plate. Yeah. First pitch to him. Swung on and fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded hard to the third base side. Smith will pick it up. He'll flip to second to get the force out, and there's out number 3. So Bombalis able to escape more trouble. As the Road Warrior Black Sox scratch across 3 more runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. Or 2 men left on base, excuse me, the fielder's choice. We'll move into the bottom half of the 4th inning. Road Warrior Black Sox lead this game 13-0.
I didn't know you go.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, Christian Harrington leading off for the Killer Bees. 2-1 the count on him. Austin Mora out for another inning of work. That pitch taken on the outer half, called a strike, and it's quickly 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, taken on the outer half, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch, swung on, hit high, but foul out of play on the right side. Here comes the man, the legend, Joe Torre. Moore gets his sign from Louis Martinez. The 3-2 again. Swung on and fouled straight back.
It's the trumpet guy. It's the trumpet guy. There he is.
All right. Count still full. Moore wanting a new ball. Good old Chuck making an appearance. Hiding in the shade. The 3-2 again from Mora. Taken just up in the zone for a ball, so that'll be a leadoff walk for Christian Harrington. That'll bring up the now right fielder, Cam Peterson. Took over defensively for Will Musser last inning. So Harrington on first, short lead. The first pitch to Cam Peterson is hit high in the air into foul territory. Perry giving it a look. Looks like he's got a beat on it, and he'll make the catch in foul territory for out number one. So with one out, runner still at first base. That'll bring up the catcher, Brian Reyes. So he takes that first pitch inside for a ball. Still 13-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Road Warrior Black Sox on top of the Killer Bees. That pitch taken for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Some shade.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Swung on, hit hard in the left center field gap. It's going to split the gap. Both outfielders will converge. Harrington's going to head for third. We'll see if they're going to wave him around. They are. They're giving him the sign. We'll see if the throw to the plate is not in time. So that'll be an RBI double for Reyes. And that puts the Killer Bees on the board. It's 13-1. So 13-1, one out. Runner at second base, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Luke Jackson. It looks like we have time called. Someone needs to tie their shoe. Jackson 0 for 1. First pitch to Jackson, swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1.
It's like, holy crap, I gotta stop more often. That's why I stopped here. I gotta check the gear on my tires.
Reyes, the runner at third. Check swing from Luke Jackson.
Hey, you know,
Takes the pitch.
guy from Confederacy, right?
Pitch swung on, hit high into foul territory. Looks like it's going to drift out of play. And the count will remain 1-2 on Luke Jackson.
Take a picture of us. Wait, this is the wrong way. Wow, I forgot I got this ugly mustache. It's terrible, bro. Yeah, bro, you're the man.
All right, one more. Unless you want to
got
forward it to
Instagram?
me. I
Yeah.
do not. I got.
Little old
Travis
guy. Looks like the
this one.
Monopoly guy. Looks like the old Monopoly guy.
1-2 pitch
He
again to
lives
Jackson.
in-
He's going
I
to
know
ground
him.
to
He
shortstop.
lives in Connecticut.
Burns
He's
going to
really
pick it up,
gifted.
fire on the
Connecticut.
first,
He
and there's
lives
out.
in Connecticut, and he
Number
is starting
two.
to look- I've been
The
told by
runner will
people,
advance to
stay
third
the fuck
base.
away from him when he gets in his car.
Guy there. He ain't gonna go.
Charlie.
So with 2 outs, runner on third base. That'll bring up Justin Guyton, who took over at second base, as he hits that one high down the right field line. That might stay fair. Hurd gives it a chase. He lays out and makes the effort. He's going to bounce against the wall. Guyton's going to head for third. The cutoff throw not in time, so that'll be an RBI triple for Justin Guyton. And they add another to their score. It's 13-2.
Who's this cat back there? Is that Martinez going here?
So with 2 outs, the runners at third trade places. That'll bring up Jacob Dezel with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting from Guyton. Killer Bee still trailing 13-2. So he takes that first pitch for a called strike. Charlie enjoyed himself in the shade as that pitch just swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Mora delivers. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed, and that'll end the inning. So the Killer Bees get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll move into the top half of the 5th. Red Warrior Black Sox still leading this game 13-2. So 2-1, the count on Josh Burns leading off the top half of the fifth inning. Gerard Smith taking over on the mound for Colbon Bayless. Killer Bees still trailing this game 13-2. The 2-1 pitch swung on, hit hard in the left center gap, just over the outstretched glove of Wadi Almonte. That's going to split the outfielders. Burns is going to test the throw, and he'll get into second base easily with a leadoff double. Good piece of hitting for Josh Burns. So with no outs, runners in scoring position, that'll bring up the third baseman, Jorge Carrero. Carrero 1 for 2 today. Good old Charlie here to give us. Smith comes set. Checks on the runner at third or second. Nobody holding him on. First pitch. Good curveball taken for a called strike. Smith hoping to limit the damage. Give his offense a chance. The 0-1 misses well outside of the zone. 1-1. So a few defensive changes for the Killer Bees. Fleminster takes over behind the dish. Reyes moves to third. And Josiah Devapalan takes over at first base for Christian Harrington. Long look at second base. The 1-1 pitch bounces and it's going to get away from the catcher and go all the way to the dugout. Burns will head to third base on the wild pitch. And it's 2-1. Guerrero gets himself back into the box. Smith gets his sign. The 2-1 bounces away again. Burns will not advance. So ball 3. Yeah, up by 11 runs, you're probably not going to try to take the extra base. So nobody out. Guerrero steps in. That pitch swung on and grounded right back to the pitcher, or it's going to stay foul. Good luck for the Killer Bees. Good speed from Carrera would have beat that out, but it's a foul ball, and it's 2-2, or 3-2, excuse me. Time called at the plate. Smith will get his sign. He'll come set. Payoff pitch. Big looping curveball just misses the top of the zone, and that's ball 4. So that'll put runners on the corners with still nobody out. And that'll bring up right fielder Aaron Hurd. That pitch swung on and fouled out of play on the right side. Smith a quick check. Carrera at first. Really short lead. Another looping curveball taken for a strike. And it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch misses well out of the zone for a ball, and it's 2-1. Hear a loud noise, check. Smith comes set. That pitch misses low for a ball, and it's 3-1. Excuse me, it's 3-2. Pitch. Taken for a ball. And now it's 3-2. Boy, I got totally mixed up. Chuck, you're breaking my concentration.
It's all Chucky's fault.
Chuck. So now the payoff pitch from Smith. Swung on and fouled out of play. Still 3-2. Cruzy over there to go get it. What a guy.
Cruzy!
Quick check of the runners. The 3-2 pitch misses outside, and that's ball 4. So that'll load the bases with still nobody out. And that'll bring up left fielder Eric Goffstein. Tough spot here for the Killer Bees. Just got 2 runs on the board, and now we're worried about giving up a few more. First pitch to Goffstein, swung on and grounded foul down the third base side. Barehanded by the third base coach McCurdy. Oh, and 1. Goffstein 0 for 2 so far today. The 0-1 misses low for a ball. 1-1. That pitch misses low and outside again. It is 2-1. The 2-1 pitch taken on the outer half just misses. It's ball 3. So Gerard Smith in danger of walking in a run. With the Gary Stewart on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
Oh.
Taken, ball 4. So that'll walk in a run, make it 14-2. Burns will score, and that'll bring up the Gary Stewart. First pitch to Stewart. Taken for a ball. So Goffstein at first, Hurd at second, Carrero at third. Still nobody out. That pitch swung on, hit high and deep, but foul down the third baseline. 1-1.
I had something.
1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Carrero's going to score easily. Hurd's going to be held up at third base. That'll be 1 RBI single for the Stewart. That's going to be 15-2. And that'll bring up the center fielder Alex Polka. Polka 1 for 2. Had an RBI double his first at bat today. That pitch taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch from Smith. Misses high again. 2-0. Road Warrior Black Sox lineup looking to be a little patient here. Make Gerard Smith throw more strikes. As that pitch misses outside again. Ball 3.
At some point, we gotta stop being cute.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw strikes, baby. Cute don't play.
The 3-0 taken for a called strike. 3-1. That pitch misses. Ball 4. So another RBI walk. It's 16-2, and bases will remain loaded. And that'll bring up Dylan Perry. Perry 2 for 3 today. No action in the Killer Bees bullpen. That 1-0 pitch, big hack and a swing and a miss from Perry. It's 1-1. Still nobody out. Bases are loaded. The 1-1 pitch to Perry, taken out the outer half for a ball. 2-1. Rod Smith delivers. The 2-1 pitch misses high and outside for a ball, and it's 3-1 now. What do you think, Chuck? Why are you wearing a harness? I don't even need you on a leash.
He owns this place.
You're your own guy. The 3-1 pitch swung on, big swing and a miss. 3-2 now on Perry. If you're just joining us, the Road Warrior Black Sox are leading in the top of the 5th inning, 16-2 over the Killer Bees. Bases loaded, nobody out. The 3-2 pitch is swung on, hit high into center field. E.J. Lewis will track it down. That'll bring in a run. Goffstein's going to score easily. LeGarry Stewart will go to third. Polka will advance. There's out number 1. But another run scores. It's 17-2. So with 1 out, runners on second and third. Going to bring up the catcher, Louis Martinez. First pitch to him is taken inside for a ball. Getting a little warm out here. Misses outside for a ball. 2-0. Big hack on a 2-0 pitch. And a foul ball. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch swung on and hit in the right field. That's going to be another base hit. 1 run will score. Polka's going to jog into third base. They're not going to advance him. So that's an RBI single for Louis Martinez. It's now 18-2. So runner still at the corner, still only 1 out. And the batter will be Dino Tharp. First pitch to him. Big looping curveball taken for ball 1. rough game for the Killer Bees. That pitch misses inside for ball 2. That 2-0 swung on, hit high to the left side. Who wants it? Wadi Almonte calling it. And he'll make the catch in short left field, and there's out number 2. So with 2 outs, runner still at the corners, we'll have a pinch hitter. It'll be Cole Parker for Tyler Reese. He takes that first pitch for a called strike. So 2 outs. Road Warrior Black Sox now on top of the Killer Bees 18-2. That pitch, nice curveball, drops in for a called strike 2, and it's 0-2 on Cole Parker. Louis Martinez at first after the RBI single. Alex Polka at third. The 0-2. Hit him right in the shoulder, and that'll load the bases again. So with 2 outs, bases still loaded, and that'll bring up Josh Burns, 2 for 3 so far today.
Who led off the inning?
He actually did lead off this inning. Gerard Smith gets his sign. First pitch to Burns, taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch misses low for a ball. 1-1. Josh Burns calls time at the plate. Still 1-1. One pitch is looped into short center field. That's going to drop. E.J. Lewis will dive and miss it. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Uh-oh. We're a little bit in trouble. The runners cross each other. Burns kept going. He didn't know what was going on. They crisscrossed anyway. So they're out. So we'll score that. A single and an RBI.
For real,
So
dude.
bottom half of the 5th inning, Road Warrior Black Sox with a commanding 19-2 lead, as E.J. Lewis will lead off against Austin Mora back out there. Bless you. He takes ball 1. That pitch just misses inside for a ball 2.
There you go.
That pitch swung on, hit high into right field, chasing back the new right fielder. He'll make the catch.
Dino Tharp.
Dino Tharp taking over in right field, and there's out number 1. So with 1 out, nobody on. And taking over for Wadi Almonte with John Cavallo. Takes that pitch for a ball. It's 1-1.
The good thing about being here long enough is you know everyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
That pitch swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Finally get that text. Moore gets set. The 1-2. Taken for a called strike 3. So 2 quick outs. Now it'll be Fleminster taking over at the catcher's position. Taking his first at bat of the day. Bottom 5 still 19-2. A little bit of action in the Road Warrior bullpen. Looks like Jacob getting loose. As that pitch is grounded back to the mound, Moore is going to pick it up. Nice and easy throw on to first, and there's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And I don't know if, I guess we're calling the game now. We've run out of time on the field. So that'll be ball game. Road Warrior Black Sox win it of a score 19-2. Austin Mora gets the win. Thank you for joining us for this game. It was a bit of a massacre offensively for the Road Warrior Black Sox. We'll catch you guys tomorrow afternoon.
Stay classy, San Diego. Ron Burgundy
Yo.
out.